When I was young, every great adventure began with a map. I explored between the contour lines and discovered the world of watersheds hidden below. It led to a passion for rivers and obsessions with fly fishing and paddling. Eventually, it became my career as an instructor and guide. I wanted to introduce others to the enchantment of watersheds and find a way to protect them for the next generation. On one search to find standing waves and rapids, I ventured to the Stony Creek River outside of Johnstown, Pennsylvania. While the whitewater was some of the best I had found, the watershed was marred by pollution. Once the leading steel producer in the U.S., Johnstown now ranked as the poorest city in the state. While many of its rivers remained tarnished from the industrial past, they were seen as the city's best hope for resurgence. Still, education and access to outdoor recreation were limited, particularly for the youth population facing hardship in their lives. I remembered what inspired me and thought that the blue lines of an old topo could ignite a new generation's passion for rivers and empower them to restore the city's potential.
Welcome to First Waves Johnstown. Today you're going to learn to surf some river waves. We're going to learn to navigate whitewater rapids on paddleboards. We're going to do some watershed conservation, and you're going to learn to document the experience using filmmaking.
My first time at First Wave, I was nervous actually about getting in the water and actually doing it, but been having a really great time.
This feature behind me is called a standing wave, and you can use these boards to harness the power of the river and surf it just like you would a wave in the ocean.
It was hard at first, but I actually really liked it. I fell off a good 3-4 times, and then I eventually gave up the board and just was going down just by myself.
It's awesome. It is very, very cool. Like, you're scared at first, but once you hit the water, you're fine. I'm looking forward to helping out with the other kids. I love to teach them stuff that I've learned in the past, so I get to learn new things. I learned how to surf today. Phenomenal.
Look at that, that looks relaxing.
Once you got the groove of things, it was really amazing.
My favorite part of the day is go surfing, have fun with everybody, have great friends around.
Day. It was really cool to see the kids' transformation, starting out really nervous about the water, unsure of what to do, and eventually every single kid caught their first waves and was able to surf it. So that's really nice to see. Actually, really just an amazing group this year. So yeah, it was really fun.
If a map was the harbinger of adventure, riding a wave was the catalyst for conservation. The act itself imbued a need for harmony with the river. Finding that connection was essential for fueling the passion and dedication needed to protect it.
Yeah, we need to do a better job of it. This is a great place to go swimming. really fun, great family oriented.
My role in today was helping set up the environmental program, water quality, visual assessment, and macroinvertebrate survey.
I found like there's like greenish and reddish, brownish bugs around the net.
The kids love the macroinvertebrates. You know, anytime you get a chance to get some kids to play in a stream and pick up some bugs, they really love it. So we were really happy to see that.
Planting trees out here is very beneficial to the wildlife, people that visit this park, and giving these students an opportunity to actually plant a tree that will hopefully survive for 50, 100 years, and they can come back and say, that's something I put in the ground. It's pretty special. These are all grown at Tree Pittsburgh's nursery. We grow them from seed. We brought some cottonwood this year. It's exciting for me to come out and work with students and adults. For some of these students, they've never used a shovel. They've never been able to dig a hole. And so that's part of the experience, is using hand tools, digging in the dirt, and they really enjoy putting the trees in the ground. I hope as they grow up and they come back to this area, that they remember planting these trees and they can show them off to their friends and family.
While the power of experience bound us to the water, it was storytelling that would sustain the movement of conservation in Johnstown. Through education in the art of filmmaking, the city's youth learned to capture the joy of their first waves and the vital skills they needed to inspire others.
These kids are out here, they're going to remember the paddleboarding. That's their first time on the water, but I really hope they enjoy the trees, because no matter where you live, we have trees around us. I hope they come back to this park and remember planting the tree. They can show their family, they can show their friends that they put a permanent addition here into this park. And it's really going to change sort of the landscape along the river and up along the trails here.
You know, it's great to see them involved in my program with the macroinvertebrates, and it's great to see them out there enjoying paddleboarding. They really seem to love it.
Happy to be here. I hope to come back next year, bring some different trees. Next year I might even get in the water and try paddleboarding myself. Looks like a fun thing to do.
People should come here because it's awesome. You get to learn new stuff and make great friends.
Everyone should just come to First Wave. It's pretty amazing. I'm scared at first, but you're going to do great.
You should come First Wave because you might meet great friends, you might have fun with some people around, and you might get wet.
It's been an awesome day. I love Ian. I love everyone.
Traced back to origins with Hawaiian royalty, surfing was considered the sport of kings. Now, with the discovery of standing waves and rapids where the contour lines narrowed, surfing was something everyone could enjoy, even hundreds of miles from the nearest ocean. For at least a few days last summer, the youth of Johnstown reveled in the sport of kings and rode their first waves toward a more prosperous future.